Well, that was an amazing intro. So, my name's Richard Goggles. I'm going to be your tour guide today for this amazing game that I grew up with. At least it sounds amazing. So, this is Namco Museum Volume 3. This is a collection of 6 games that you probably saw already. But we got this lovely thing here that greets us. You must register your name on a memory card to save records. Let's go ahead and do that. They use the initials RCG. I wonder what that stands for. Yeah, no smoking in the museum, but feel free to take pictures. So if you're a guy smoking, I would advise you to stop. Please do not touch the items with your hands. Fortunately, don't have hands. So yeah, go upstairs. We have pole position 2, Phozon, Tower of Druaga, Galaxian, this Pac Man, Big Dog. So let's start with the game that's I've decided to put all my branding on for some reason. Here's a PC board, very pixelated. Oh, the dip switch is on the face of the board, so you can see. Yeah, this looks fantastic. But I want this cap. I want this cap right now. But yeah, production, unfortunately. And yeah, a lot of loading for those pixels. This was ahead of its time, I swear. Strategy guidebook, a new video game dig dug dictionary. Yeah, I can read that. Technical handbook. Saw years ago at game centers in Japan. Here's the characters. Pages 22 and 23. This illustrated game strategy over 20 pages and listed all the tests for dig dug. Well, you can't read it, it's in Japanese. There are also recipes and other funny tips inside. Yeah, imagine a meal based off of Dig Dug, because Japan. And what are these lovely figures? Oh, that looks familiar. Balloon. There were large size and small sizes. There's Volume 2. Namco Museum Volume 2 in the back. If anyone has recognized that. Pop card placed on the side of the cabinet to identify the new game. Yeah, that's a Japan thing. You usually don't like put cards on top of like cabinets or something like that, or say, "Oh, hey, this is a cool game you should play." I think the marquee is enough. And speaking of the marquee, here's the top display. It's attached to the top. Here's the screen overlay. This is the glass sheet with the game drawings. Because I want to cover up like the empty space with the monitors. Dig Dug buttons. There are 3 kinds of buttons: Dig Dug, Puka, Dig Dug, and Puka. Fire Guard and Puka. The same bar was also used for stickers. Nice. What else we got? Take a look at this. Instruction card attached to the arcade game. It shows you how to play. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's about it for the collectibles. And we have how to play. So how to play: move Dig Dug up and down to the layers of earth and use your pump to pop and kill the enemies. Yeah, kill is capitalized for some reason. Kill the enemies or crush them with rocks. Hey, this is fun. This is okay. You will lose a life if you are caught by the enemies, touch Fire Guard's fire, get crushed by a rock. Kill all enemies, go around. The story of Dig Dug, released in 1982, its comical characters and strategic play elements caused it to become a huge hit. The names of the enemies were changed many times before finally being decided. Puka and Druaga into Puka. Yeah, I guess the Druaga would make sense, but no fire. So here's some tips. Master pumping. This will help you survive the enemy attacks or keep them in position where you use a rock to kill them. Use the rocks. You can get bit bonus points by killing as many enemies as possible with one rock. Vertical paralyzer. Dig a tunnel under a rock and then group up the enemies by pumping them a little, then drop the rock. Pump enemies through the walls. You can pump enemies from the path to the other side within the wall. Vegetable trees. So vegetable tree with here, you drop 2 rocks. Yeah, this is stuff that I've memorized just because I'm a fanatic of this game. And let's go into the game room. Yeah, so this was that lovely music you've been hearing on the waiting screen. Probably enjoyed it already. Here's the nice boys. There's more statues of nice boys. This is kind of not great to control, but yeah, there's Namco at the top, and then the Dick Duck thing. Alright, here's the cabinet itself. So let's play this beast. And that's what every game it has its own loading methods, checking the RAM and the ROM, make sure it's okay. And here we go. It's a lovely game, Dick Duck. So yeah, every time you move, you make a sound, and it got doing wonderful already. Every time you move, it makes a sound. Every time you go near a fire, it starts shooting fire and kills you. And enemies can sometimes just turn to ghosts for some reason and come after you. And that's the grouping thing they mentioned earlier. I'm very bad at it, but who knows? This should be fine. I got the big boy. We'll get that carrot. Yeah, the AI is smart and knows not to be underneath rocks that are falling, so... Oh, get back here. He's being difficult. So they just usually avoid the rocks. Namco was like a pioneer of like smarter enemies as well, smart enemies for the time, as you may discover. Pac Man had his own ghost logic, and this game has its own sort of enemy logic as well. I got hit there. Okay. So, why I grew fondly of this game is because I love being burnt by dragons or fires, whatever they call it now. Oh, great. My dad used to like this game a lot, and he used to be very good at playing it. And I usually try to compete for it. Please stop that. Usually try to compete for getting high scores with him. And it's been a while since I did that, so that's why I'm bad at this game. I'm going to use all the Johns here. Over here. Yeah, you can just walk through those if they're full of air, which that didn't make any sense to me at the time, but okay. We got a big group here. We're gonna go to the tallest of I beat the level. I'm dead. Well, I think that explains Dig Dug a lot. Congratulations, high score. Go for the world record now. Yeah, that's definitely not anywhere near close to the world record. To get the world record, if you love digging, you're going to have to love it a lot because you need to dig the entire screen in order to get the world record. No joke. Alright. Oh, to continue the game, insert coin, push, hold, pump on, then start pumping before time counts to 0. Yeah, I think, Namco was kind of like the first companies to put out their continue game, but, that's just not what we're gonna do today. So yeah, you like, progress in a game that continuously goes, or not continuously, there's a kill screen, but that continuously just gets harder, then you can continue and waste more quarters. Alright, so that was Dig Dug. It was an amazing game, as you saw. Yeah. Alright, now it's time for Miss Pac Man. The reason that I even own this game to begin with. Oh, this is a lovely scenery. Oh, here's some dolls. Pac Man soft toys. Pac Man, Miss Pac Man soft toys, which were available long ago. Yeah, I don't think we could get those either. The sign is being. Yeah. I guess we're controlling Pac Man throughout this, and he's probably like too big to like maneuver around stuff, so yeah. Miss Pac Man PC board. The dip switches are on the face of the board. You can see the default settings with the scope icon. Oh, can I? Take a look at that. Settings. Like lives and extras and being able to pause the game. Okay. It was the 80s. Okay. And here's the back of the PC board. We'll go right into the game there. This was like a mod to the original Pac Man, so it's gonna look like a mess. Oh, I guess that's just a wall. Not much else. I think they just know everyone knows what Pac Man is and need to. So, Miss Pac Man, how to play. Eat all the dots and dodge the ghost attacks. Yeah, attacks. When all the dots have been eaten, you will go to the next level. Chomp down a power pellet and the ghost will turn blue, giving Miss Pac Man the power to eat them. Story of Miss Pac Man. Miss Pac Man was released in 1981 as the female version of Pac Man. It was a big hit. The maze design was different to the original Pac Man. Miss Pac Man was developed to appeal to female game players. And there's a whole story about how it wasn't an official release and Namco got angry, but we're not going to talk about that. Tip 1, watch for Pinky. Each ghost has certain characteristics. Blinky chases, Pinky ambushes, Inky scares, and Inky scares easily. And Sue isn't very smart. Outrun the ghosts. Miss Pac Man can turn faster than the ghosts. She can also move faster when there are no dots in her path. Special treats. Miss Pac Man used 70 dots or 170 dots. A special treat will appear. Don't miss it or it will disappear soon. So yeah, that's Miss Pac Man. I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with this game, even if. Miss Pac Man. Miss Pac Man. So yeah, that's Japanese as hell. And we have an image of the Pac family here. Image with the dog in it. Oh. Yeah, this was very strange even as a kid. Like, Miss Pac Man. There's Miss Pac Man with the American flag because she was made by Americans. Oh, she's singing. And here we have the toilet. Let's go in. Oh wait. Yeah. Our son's in the toilet. I'm not going in there again. Here's the tabletop version for some reason. The one you usually come and see at bars. It's one we can hold your drinks easily. And here's this lovely. Yeah, we didn't get to see the border art back there, but here it is now. And here's Miss Pac Man, the cast of characters: Blinky, Inky, Pinky, Miss the Order, and Sue. Starring Miss Pac Man. So yeah, this is Miss Pac Man. This version is usually considered to be bare bones compared to what it would eventually become. It's usually like home console versions with a bunch of didn't beat that, with a bunch of speed increases and stuff like that, which I own one of those as well, because my family was very insistent on owning every single version of Miss Pac Man possible. And since this game came with Miss Pac Man, get over here. I got this. Well, the benefits of having a PS2 is that it was backwards compatible with the PS1, so my brother would get like the new games for the PS2, and my family could play Miss Pac Man when they wanted to, because they could just insert the disc and it would work. Can we get 1600? Yeah, we can. Nice. Up. There we go. So yeah, being insistent on getting every single version of Miss Pac Man possible introduced me to other games that I probably would have not even cared about. Which I'm somewhat thankful for, but also not really. Oh, well. Nah, I'm very thankful for it. Should I wait? I'm gonna wait. Let's just move on to the next level. We get strawberries instead. So what I alluded to earlier was the lawsuits around this game, where the company that's I was too hesitant there, but the company that distributed it, the original Pac Man in America, wanted another game, so that's right. So they wanted to so they went to this modding company that made this, but without Pac Man in it. And said, if you pay us to make this into a real Pac Man game, then we can make loads of money together. And they did. And that was not something under the contract for distributing Pac Man in America, so they got sued. And there's, well, okay, there's more interesting things to the story, like how they technically didn't, like the company that modded it, they technically didn't lose out because they would still make royalties off of the use of Miss Pac Man, and that's leads to a whole story about how Namco doesn't even want to use Miss Pac Man anymore because they'll have to pay royalties for that now, and yeah, that's lovely stories about Slaw. And it's all because of this unfortunate woman in the crossfire. But that's a whole nother story for another day. Let's just get out this room because it's so Japanese that I'm going to die. Alright, so the next game on the list is, I'm pretty sure it's Galaxian. Yeah, it's Galaxian. I remember the order that I go through. A deeper sound on the doors there. We have more stuff. Pamphlet, sales promotion. Yeah, that's cool. Here's the screen overlay from the glass sheets with game drawings. And here's the top display. Statue top of the cabinet. The original poster artwork. Let's take a look. Okay, so we got a thing here with Jupiter in the background and a space city. Sun, I guess. It's kind of hard to tell, but I guess it is the sun because. And I'm looking by the gradient, by the way, so that's why I'm trying to see if it's the sun or not. And you see light is, yeah, and a nice reflection on the water. So that gets you excited to play what is essentially a very advanced version of Space Invaders. Attached to the arcade game, shows you how to play. What is this thing? Special arcade machine. What? The speaker is positioned on the top. PC board and monitor are inside. The sticker attached to the side of the cabinet. Yeah, this is a very funky looking cabinet. I've never even considered this to be an arcade cabinet. But that is this. And here's a PC board. And that's pretty much it for the collectibles. How to play. The four missions will attack you once after another. When the game starts, your mission is to kill all the enemies to go to the next stage. Galaxian was a shooter released in 1979. It was the first title of parallax scrolling. It was. It had a great impact on both the industry and the players. Yeah. Tips. Tip 1. Beware of the last enemies. When there are only a few enemies left, they will attack with a flying zigzag or somersault pattern. Okay, the separation of the word. Yeah. Enemy somersault. You can kill enemies easily when they are doing a somersault because they can't fire at you. Shoot enemies while close. You cannot launch a missile until the previous one disappears. Kill them while they are close. Kill the boss. When you kill the boss, the attack will stop for a moment. Kill tough violent enemies during this time. Don't give up. Even if you're about to collide with the enemy, move to the left or right and shoot them now. Kill the escorts. Before killing the boss, kill both of his escort ships. Destroying him in this way will gain you 800 points. Alright. That was a long loading time. So, entrance. GOS number 79. I think that's what it says. Very cool entrance that I used to love to just mess around as a kid. Here's a raid party. Yeah, I didn't understand that Japanese there, but I understand the alert and the alert. Reminds me of another game. Anyway, let's play this. I think this is the oldest game on here. Alright. It's Galaxian. Yeah, this one is probably not the most interesting of them, but yeah, I guess it is the first game with parallax scrolling, aka moving stars downward. Yeah. Being an old game, this has been used in a lot of conversions to very not official stuff, as some may say. There we go. That's close. So, and this was also like, I think this was around like Space Invaders levels in Japan, not sure in America. I think America is still messing around with other games like Asteroids and stuff like that, because Atari was the main producer of arcade games there, or here, I should say. There we go. You get more points by hitting the enemies in their attack position. And yeah, the score is very low compared to what you would normally see. They didn't really think about how higher numbers could attract like an audience. Alright, get to the stage. A lot of people are familiar with this game's sequel, sort of say, Galaga. And for good reason, because it's a much better game with much more depth than just this. But I think I had a version of Galaga on other, like, other consoles and such, but with PlayStation it was just this. So for a while I was just excited to shoot aliens that move in a relatively similar pattern. I mean, the pattern itself is very unique, and that's what's attractive about this game, but it gets all real fast. Oh, I got a life that I wasted. I would usually say, like, this game would teach me about, like, conservation and stuff like that, because of, like, the limits of fire. I can only shoot one bullet at a time. Not a lot of modern games usually have that sort of limitation, they just kind of let you go free with it. I mean, that could be more exciting in a way, but it would also be more dull, because you're just kind of shooting things without a care in the world. Oh, I don't want to play another game, please, no. Alright. Yeah, this intro kind of doesn't really work on the way out, but let's leave the cool place for now. Let's go to the exit. And get a checked it out here. And go to the Tower of Druaga. I think that's how it's pronounced. Anyway, Tower of Druaga board game. Oh boy, it was the first fancy board game using Namco's characters. The goal is to collect items to kill the enemies, and the top floor and metal figures are included. Yeah, this is like a, say, Hero Quest more thing than just like a D&D thing. Looks very complicated. Tower of Druaga instruction card. Let's take a look. Okay. Pat, pat, pat. Splat. Zap. Yeah, this is very informative. Here is the pamphlet. Sales promotion. Let's take a look. Oh, now it's in English. Bang, here I come. Make way, cut down the spine, splat. Oh, it's the key. Whack, with this key I can go upstairs. Pat, pat, pat. Never turn your back on black magic. Zap. I found the treasure box. Click. Save me, Mr. Gill. Die, you evil drug. Yeah. I mean, it does technically give you tips in the closest definition, but yeah. It's not gonna help you beat the game, though. What is this? The Tower of Druaga pop. Placed on the side of the cabinet to identify a new game. Yeah, the same thing as the Dick.com. Yeah. The Tower of Druaga PC board. The dip switch is on the face of the board. You can see the default settings with the scope icon. Yeah. For key, gill, and quarks. Quarks, yeah. I'm getting confused here. Trying to make sure I get everything. The Tower of Druaga figure. A keychain with a figure gill containing dice. Because reasons. It's a very nice figure, by the way. Alright, that's everything. The Tower of Druaga, how to play it. Attack the enemies with your sword and block spells with the shield. Find the key to unlock the door. Yeah, the key to unlock the door and exit the floor. Each floor has a treasure box containing a necessary item to clear the game. Oh, that sounds lovely. Perform creation commands and make these appear. History of the Tower of Druaga. It was released as an action RPG in 1984. It was a very unique game and difficult to finish. The new game style and storyline attracted people to play it again and again. Tower of Druaga secret message. If you finish the 60th floor, a secret message will appear on the screen. Oh, we're never going to do that. Here's a tip. Tip 1. When time is running out, the will-o-wisp will appear. The blue one moves counterclockwise, the red one moves clockwise. Pickaxe. If you have it, you can break the wall by swinging the sword. You'll lose it if you use it on an outside wall. The magician spells. The spells are different colors: white, blue, green, red. Each spell has different powers. How to kill the knight. You can kill them by crossing with your sword, but you will also be damaged. Tip 5. The left side of your character is protected from the enemy spell when the sword is drawn. Nice. Alright, so let's play this. You have the starter here, and you have the storm. I used to not want to go in this room because of this thing, because terrifying. I mean, look how tall it is. You know, lightning doesn't help either. Then it starts going to this groovy music. Yeah. Alright. The tabletop version again, because you probably need to be drunk in order to finish this. One, 2, 4, 8. Tower of Druaga. So yeah, this is, like they said, an action RPG, and there's no way you can complete this without knowing exactly what to do, which the game will not tell you anything. So this was at a time where trial and error was an accepted form of gameplay. Nowadays it's kind of shunned upon, and for good reason, because it wastes everyone's time on this wonderful earth where there's a treasure. I at least know that one. I can't guarantee that I'll know all the treasure. Well, of course not, because I don't think anyone does without looking up the guide. Yeah, so you walk very slow on this wall. That's going to become a thing later. And the time goes by very fast. It's kind of hard to complete levels without the timer going out. Well, this initial timer. Because after this initial time, you got 60 seconds, and that's when the Liliths come. They describe it. Please come over here. I think. Oh, you didn't see them. But we got a bronze pickaxe. So that means we could destroy one wall. Alright, now we got black slimes. Oh. Okay. That was fair. Yeah, a lot of new players to this game, but also not realize that you can hold the sword out, and they'll just do this. And that's technically used for something, but not for attacking. God. I don't know why these black slimes are giving me the most trouble here. Kinda have to... yeah. They move more frequently than the green ones. But, it could be a little bit hard to behave. There we go. Now we have a treasure chest. And now we got jet boots, which make you walk at a reasonable speed. So yeah, I distinctly remember that because, and that's how you use the pickaxe, just press the button like that. I distinctly remember that one because you need this in order to even stand a chance on any of these next levels. Fascinatingly, the DS version of Namco Museum has a dual screen feature where it'll actually tell you how to get the treasure chests. And I think I own that version as well, so I would be able to figure out how to get these jet boots, because there is no way that you can figure out how to get any of these treasure chests. And there's no way to tell if you even triggered one. Right. What an amazing battle. So there's probably a treasure chest here somewhere, I don't know. You don't get a full view of the screen, and that's not great. Let's just kill this other slime. Alright, we got her down to our last minute here. There's a little wisp. I don't think I can find it. Yeah, they're just going mad over there. I'm just gonna leave. Oh, wizards are here. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, so those are going to be more frequent once you complete levels, and they become way more annoying. And there's a lot more dangerous stuff on the way, but we're not going to even bother. So yes, they did put let's get out here. Alright, start my sentence. They did put an importance on this game, and I guess it really was important in Japan, but to any Westerners, this thing just seems like the most confusing thing ever. And that included me. What's more confusing is Phozon. The deeper door sound again. Phozon, PC board. Alright, that's great. What is this? Phozon pamphlet, 1983 sales promotion. Let's look at those sickly boys on the corners there. Oh, this is Japanese text. They look like faces. I think that was intentional. Anyway, here's the instruction card attached to the arcade game. A pop card placed on the side of the cabinet to identify a new game. I guess this is like one of the more attractive ones. A poster. Again, this is like this. It looks like the thing on the. Alright. Alright, let's learn how to play where the hell Phozon is. How to play. Move the chemic core and catch the floating molecule to complete the formation. Go to the next round. Each world consists of 3 stages. You will lose 1 life if you touch the atomic. A limited number of molecules appear on each stage. It was released in 1983. The title of the game and the characters' names were derived from chemical terminology. I mean, molecule. Phozon was a unique puzzle game. Okay, that's what you want to call it. Use the sample formation as your plan to complete the current formation. Let's have some tips if Pac Man can get his big ass around here. Alright, forecast the atomic's orbit. The atomic has a certain orbit. Use the safe zones to avoid the atomic when in one piece. The atomic splits. Each split has certain characteristics. Green looks for chemic, red and peak orbit, blue and cyan split. Alpha ray and beta ray. The alpha ray destroys 3 molecules. Green atomics release alpha ray and red atomics release beta ray. Alright. Blocking the molecule. The molecule can be released in the reverse order they were picked up by the chemic. Challenging stage. The atomic is destroyed by the force shot. Split yellow orange will be disappeared in a short time. Secret bonus: if you complete the formation on top of a certain sample of formations, you will get an extra life. Yeah, I have no clue what those are. Science. Yeah, there's some people over there. They look like they're having the time of their lives. Ignore the flashing on the bottom as we play another cabaret game. The cabaret tabletop, I mean. Cabaret is something different. Symbols. Alright, we got Phozon, we got this fucking looking atomic here. With this animation. Looks 3D almost. It's not. Oh no! Build the shape. Alright. I did it. Bonus points. Yeah, so that's the game. Also, you get to attack. That's attacking now. That's in the wrong spot. And come back. The color of the... Oh god. Get away from me. The color of the mallet actually does matter. It tells you where they come from. So yeah, the bottom bar is how many mallet are left on the level before you have to restart it. I don't think you lose lives for that. I think you just have to restart. Yeah. Here's the annoying part of this game, putting stuff in between stuff and having that occur all the time. Oh god. Just get away. Yeah, also the mod kind of limit your movement because they block the corners, and sometimes you can just be trapped if the atomic likes to destroy you. Oh god. What? Gonna have to restart. Try again. And it starts you back on where you left off last time. You don't get to attack though, so that's a punishment. Okay, we got that one, got that one. Yeah, the mod like to move in such a way which makes it the most annoying thing ever to get one straight. Also, sometimes that happens. I think you can press the button. Press the button too early, then that can happen. And erase wonderful, wonderful progress. Please stop being annoying, Atomic. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the Atomic has to hit the actual core and not just the mouse in order to destroy you. Got 2 more chances. That's 1. There we go. Bonus points for my trouble. World 1 clear. Challenging stage. Press buttons. It's my favorite part of the game. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, when they say press buttons, they actually mean it. Oh, actually, you can press multiple buttons and shoot like crazy. So we got these Mog here, and they force you into attack mode. Please stop shooting those. They're the alpha rays. No! Alright. Got a list of the atomic now. There's only like 5 of them instead of the 7. That was rude. Yeah, this game is like Hoarders, so to speak. Can last a little while because you don't lose lives for failing a puzzle. You just lose lives for getting hits, and I mean the atomic gets like way more aggressive even here. But at the same time, you could just be very good at avoiding it and not have to worry about dying, so to speak. Also, like, the game likes taking progress away with those alpha rays, so yeah, games with this could last a very long while. Alright. I can't do that. I don't think being in attack position allows you to like avoid the alpha rays. I keep wanting to say gamma rays because it makes no sense, but there's no gamma in here. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up, but I was just in the vicinity. Oh, okay. I had a weird fascination with this game because, well, first of all, I wanted to be a scientist when I grew up as a kid, so maybe that has something to do with it. But it was also the fact that why? It was also the fact that I might just, yeah, this faction trying to rebuild. I just have a fascination with liking games that nobody understands and like being the only one that does. Of course, this is a more local thing now. The internet exists, and it's gonna be that one person eventually. Alright, we're almost done. Well, we were almost done. Like, the gamma rays, the alpha rays, are just so much harder to avoid than the actual threat itself, you know what I mean? Because they're so fast. And I can't even complete this because there's just not enough material. And I'm just gonna die because I don't want to play this anymore. Oh, it's this our initials. Alright, so that's Phozon. Probably never see it again. But, Alright, let's go back onto the elevator. And, wait, what was that on for? Back in. It's tank controls, by the way. Oh, atomic power lab. Alright. Guess we're making atom bombs and Phozon. Alright, time for the last game. This pole position 2. Here we have, I can look at it. Alright, I think this was just like one thing. Yeah, pole position 2 pamphlet. Sales promotion. There's the pamphlet that shows each of the race courses and a picture of a crash. There's the pamphlet. Here's the PC board. So yeah, that's everything. It's all in that one place. How to play. Master driving the Formula 1 car to win the qualifying lap in main race. Learn how to brake while turning to get faster lap times. Tutorial Pole Position 2. It was released in 1983 as the sequel of Pole Position, which was originally released in 1982. There was a variety of new features such as wheel spin, a turbocharger, and new courses. Tip. Getting started. Before you start, lightly press on the accelerator to prevent wheel spin. How to pass cars. If two cars are blocking both lanes, approach them slowly and they will move out of your way. Tip 3. Avoid obstacles. Driving on the edges of the track or through water puddles will slow you down. Try not to crash into cars and billboards. That's the tip to not crash your vehicle. Anyway, let's go into the game room. Yeah, I really liked this game room as a kid because of the music. Also, this kind of looks cool. I mean, look at this. You got the flag lady over there. Staff only, keep out. We got the tracks with the original like top score. I would say that this is pretty like unique for a game room at Namco Museum. This piece right here. Anyway, let's sit down on this wheel here. Danger. Explosion. Yeah, the explosion would. Sometimes I have the TV turned up too loud, and the explosion would scare the crap out of me, which was nice. So for I believe, yeah, this was '96. I think this probably did have analog support, but it's all digital inputs anyway, so this is gonna control like amazingly. Press the left or right key to choose your course, and press start again. So yeah, we got 4 tracks to go through. Qualifying lap start. Yeah, you got low and high gear. Got a little bit of tire spin there, but yeah. And it's just racing with Lots of annoying cars. God. It's not very easy to avoid cars with a pad. That's like the most difficult part of anything. Oh, I didn't qualify. Great, I got 81st. Yeah, typically crashing what's making you not able to qualify because it's just such a huge time loss. Just the test track that they put in the game for some reason. It's probably the easiest track ever conceived. But you can get lots of top speeds on here with just one. At third. So yeah, the skidding noise is tire spin, and you want to avoid that as much as possible. Also, those water puddles. Track maintenance is not a priority on race day apparently, so sometimes they just have a bunch of water puddles on the track. Yeah, including that one in the middle there, which is very annoying. Why did you switch lanes? Excellent play. That was almost a disaster. After the first disaster. Why are you switching lanes, you jerk? I don't think these cars have mirrors, and that's a very dangerous precedent to set. I mean, I typically don't want explosions to happen on race day. That's a very not good thing to have happen. Passing bonus. Oh, that's enough for first place apparently. So we get the first place thing, which is very cheery. Alright, time for Seaside. This is probably the hardest track. Probably need to share failure to prevent that. Oh god. It's all coming back to me now. This mess of a track. Please go away. Yeah, that turn is very sharp. You can't go through it on high gear. Fifth. Very out of practice for this, so I didn't expect to get first. There's always fun with the Grand Prix races in the way. I mean, it's fun with any races in the way, to be honest. I still... Get me out of here. Can probably still get another extended play. Yeah, there we go. Like, what is... I feel like these cars drive slowly too, just to make sure that you have a maximum amount of opportunities to crash into them. It's very rude of them. Yeah. Still got one score. Alright. So time for the last course, which is Wonder. AKA Suzuka Circuit. Because I know that for some reason. Oh god, I messed up the start there. Fine. I don't want to go fast. This is the impreciseness of the controller will guarantee your failure on this. I did get good with this with controller, but it takes a lot of practice. So that's all the 4 tracks of pole position, I hope. Oh, controller. Oh, alright. Guess they got setups for stuff. Alright, so that is all the games. But I would like to show you some extra stuff that they decided to put in this game for some reason. And car is going to the first floor. There's a picture of, I think that's Key. Yeah, from the princess in the Tower of Druaga. It's a very nice mural. Here's Wrecker's Man, or Dragon rather. And you can look at some score records for the profile. Then you get this. The colors backwards. So you get to their, total times. All this. Then get your player ranking. And always got E. I don't know why. It's probably E for all of them. See you again. So let's go to the library. We got this one. Oh, French. The Tower of Druaga original design spec is Gilki, Istar, and Ishi. There's Big Man himself. Green slime, black slime, red slime, blue slime. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. You got the knights. Lizard Man. And High Power Knight. Mage, Sorcerer, Druid, Wizard. Ghost, Roper. Quox. Silver Dragon, Black Dragon. claw hand, jet boots, red line shield, hyper shield, body armor, helmets, white sword, blue sword, the dragon slayer, Excalibur, the green crystal rod, the red crystal rod, and the blue crystal rod, which there was an entire game about. You can believe that. Matlock, silver matlock, gold matlock, aka pickaxes, a bell, a candle, potion of power, potion of healing, potion of energy, potion of dragon pot, potion of energy drain, potion of death, Bible, so religion or games, a book of key detect, a red ring, a blue ring, a green necklace, red necklace, a blue necklace, and a balance. Yeah, those are in the game. Good luck finding all of them. More Tower of Druaga illustrations. I really love this game. Key design. Key design. Love key design. Illustrations of the extraction method for the board game. Alright. Warp Pro Zap Treasure Box. The guild final design. Guild key final design. Final design. This took a lot of loading. More illustrations from the Tower of Druaga. Making of Druaga. Photography of the preliminary model was used for a poster and pamphlet. Tower and Gil, a 3D perspective was used. Gil attacking a slime. The slime was suspended by a wire. Gil found the key. Gil and Black Knight. Opening the treasure box. Gil and Mage. Key is praying. So yeah, this is... I think this is like drawing over, I want to say, photography of 3D models to get like the cartoony style being in 3D along with the hand drawn on top of it. And there's the pamphlet that we saw earlier, all used in the illustrations. So is there any more Tower Druaga stuff or already done? Oh, here are these things. The monthly NG, 15 to 28. I believe NG is like Namco community magazine featuring Final Lap. Final Lap appears as magazines and on TV. World Stadium, Bravo Man, I believe it's Bravo Man, not Bravo Man, that's a mistranslation, and Assault, yeah, Bravo Man. Marching Maze, Bravo Man, the art is nice too. Bakutotsu Kijute, Metal Hawk Hordying World Court, Future Ninja Spider House, and an interview with the Ordyne production team. Future Ninja and Spider House, Winning Run and Face Off, Phileas Blast Off, Roper's Winning Run. So NG was very popular as it always contained a lot of information about the games. Well, that's what a gaming magazine would do. And you have Photograph, Galaxian sit-down arcade game. This is people in Japan playing the tabletop versions. Sit-down manufacture departments. One player and 2 player size with the cabinet. Yeah. So nice photographs. And I think that's it for this part. Let's go up the stairs and talk to this blue man. Namco official history from 1978 to 1996. So yeah, you got a list of all the games that they made up until 96. GP Bumpy. They got the highlighted ones. The ones in red are ones in this game, and the ones are in gray and not whites are the ones that are in the previous two Namco Museum games. So yeah, you can speed up with the X button. It's talking about Bravo Man, World Seams, so Final App, all this stuff. Yeah, I guess it was around 97, 98 area. Then 99 got all this other games that talked about in the magazine. Yeah, these are all of the games that they made up to this point. Time Crisis was the most recent game. And if you particularly enjoy like remembering dates, you can look through that a lot of the time. I was just using more modern version of that on Wikipedia. But this was before Wikipedia, so it was a nice thing to use before. What is this? What? Pick Pack. Oh, that's the band that's playing in the theater. Let's go in. So yeah, this is a movie theater. You got all these wonderful characters here. If I can name all of them, I'm pretty sure. Well, you got Gil and Key over there. We got Valkyrie and Sam. I think is it Sam? You got K. Keep forgetting the full name, so I just refer to him as K. Dragon Spirit guys. Bravo Man on like the bottom there, and the Dragon Buster characters there. I don't remember. That was no smoking again. Blue Ghost, Puka, Mappy. Who else is there? The Pac family. If I can move around them. You got I think it's Pal. I forget it's Pac and Pal, but I forget the actual name. I just refer to him as Pal. The Yellow Ghost, the pole position driver, the characters from Toy Pop, Red Ghost, and the Pink Ghost. I refer to them as their colors because, yeah, I couldn't really tell if they were actually the four ghosts. Namco Museum now on sale. So yeah, this is the slideshow section, and what you can do is you can choose your game or the museum, which has its own like music tracks that you can play. So yeah, you can look through all the sprites and enjoy them, like this one. This is a very good sprite. So yeah, it has all the sprites available. And for the music, you can play it to your leisure. Doesn't really have a looping feature, which is unfortunate, but it's whatever. And you can play all the sound effects. And you can do that with every game and with the games there, and with the music and sound effects and the old like the FMVs that are present in the museum itself, made for this game. So I think that covers basically, well, mostly everything. I know there's a lot more, not a lot more, but some hidden secrets in here. But I'm going to end it off for now and go through the doors of blinding light. And we'll take a look at the credits. So yeah, so that is Namco Museum Volume 3. You can do other things such as change it to mono for some reason and play the games from out here and also look at the records. So that will be it for the stream.